Morning! Now, I really hope it is not only me that gets ridiculously excited when the first of the month falls on a Monday. I know it is completely arbitrary and ridiculous, but there is just something about that invites me into just a bit of a reset and a renewal and just reassessing where I am with things at the moment. And I have really needed it. Probably the last couple of weeks, I have just not been sticking to my usual habits and rituals that I choose to do to make me feel really good. And, they're little things. It's, I like to eat sort of not when I first get up. I like to eat sort of between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. That helps me just feel really good. And I like to not check social media first thing in the morning. And this last week I've been checking it whilst I'm in bed, and it just makes me feel really crappy to do those things. And honestly, just a few little bits, even just getting out for walks, which I've still been doing, but I've always had a podcast going rather than just being in nature and being with my thoughts. I've had to escape myself for whatever reason. And within just a couple of days, I already start to feel less vibrant than I like to feel. And then immediately those mean thoughts come in of, why aren't you sticking to your usual routines and habits? Like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you do this? Like, all of that nasty chatter comes in. And just a couple of days ago, I was speaking to a girlfriend of mine, and she had said exactly the same thing, that she's just really struggling to do the things that help her feel good. She's starting to watch TV at night rather than reading and journaling, and it just feels a bit crappy. And I was so surprised at just the relief I felt to hear that she was going through it too. I think I look at her as this sort of perfect being. Not that she tries to portray herself like that, but we all put expectations on other people. And just to know that she was struggling with this stuff too, it felt just, the relief was, it was immense. And I do think, we always go through these ebbs and flows, don't we, in life, always. But I think at the moment, I'm certainly seeing it in myself, but also in my clients, that with all of the COVID stuff going on, no matter where you sit in your perspective on all of it, it's just affecting us more than we choose to realise. I think we can logic away why we're handling it fine, but I think just the insidious impact that it's having, life is just harder at the moment. So I think the ebbs and flows that we go through are going to be a little bit bigger, a little more often, a little more dramatic. And just the compassion that I was able to bring into myself by just knowing that it isn't only me that's going through this was, it was incredibly liberating. And as soon as I started to bring in that compassion, I started to be able to want to change things. So I think this video is more than anything, it is a reminder to myself, but also to you, to know that we're all going through this stuff. It's difficult for all of us at different times. So be easy on yourself. But equally, if you can use this kickstart of today, it is actually just this beautiful, glorious, blue sky, sunshine day. And it's a Monday, and it's the first of the month. Let's use that to just motivate ourselves to just get back to what we know allows us to feel really great.